Welcome to Benny Douglas Stadium, David Wood Field, here for this halfway point game in the Muleshoe Mules 2022 football schedule. Game number 5, the Muleshoe Mules versus the Abernathy Antelopes. 2 3-1 teams, both dropped the first games of the season, but have been playing pretty good football ever since. So we should have a good football game on tap for you for our live stream tonight. The Gillum Advertising, Channel 6, MuleshoeTV.com live stream is brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Hi-Tek Automotive, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, McCormick Seeds, and Bailey County Farm Bureau, Scott Miller. We'll have our voice of the Muleshoe Mules, Elliott Davis, come on here in just a few moments with our pregame. Also join us at halftime as we'll have the entire halftime shows from the Mighty M Marching Band and the Abernathy Antelopes Band. And then when they're finished, they will have a Mule Up to Cure Childhood Cancer presentation down on the track. And that will follow the 2 band performances at halftime. So join us for all that. And, of course, the second half of action between the Muleshoe Mules and the Abernathy Antelopes. Game number 5 of the 2022 season, live from Benny Douglas Football Stadium in David Wood Field here in Muleshoe, Texas.
Welcome everyone to David Woods Field inside Benny Douglas Stadium for tonight's non-district matchup between your Muleshoe Mules and the Abernathy Antelopes. I'm Elliott. PLM Advertising, Channel 6 Muleshoe. Muleshoe comes in this game 3-1, coming off of a really good hot streak for them. They have a loss to start the season, 28-7 to Littlefield, a win against Lamesa, 41-14, a win against Friona, that was 39-21, and last week's win at Tortilla, 37-20. Past 3 games, the offense for Muleshoe really good in both spots. Abernathy also coming in 3-1 on the season. Their loss at the first of the season was to the Childress team out there. That was a home game for them, 16-14. Then a win against Slayton, 47-8. Denver City, 28-12. And then a most recent win against a really. So today's matchup between Muleshoe and Abernathy. Now here's your starting lineup for your Muleshoe Mules. At number 0, you got Davian McMullen, wide receiver, linebacker, senior. Number 1, Irvin Torres, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. 2, Judas Reyes, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. 3, Bone Centeneros, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. 4, Ryan Dominguez, quarterback, defensive back, sophomore. Number 5, Nathan Martins, quarterback, defensive back, sophomore. 7, Sebastian Herman, quarterback, linebacker, junior. Number 8, Justin Dyke, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. Number 10, David Gonzalez, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. Number 11, Javier Casella, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. Offensive line, defensive line, senior. 55, Ezekiel Hinos, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 60, Raymond Cortez, offensive line, defensive line, sophomore. 63, Osmar Rodriguez, offensive line, defensive line, sophomore. 64, Ivan Mora, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. 66, Eric Vasquez, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 67, Aaron Morales, offensive line, defensive line, sophomore. 74, Lee Tosh, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 75, Camilio Espinoza, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 76, Isaac Villa, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 78, Nick Reyes, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 81, Ramsey Martinez, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. The head football coach is Jason Richards. The associate head football coach is Aaron Simon. Offensive coordinator is Chris Mosier. Defensive coordinator, Daryl Davis. Special teams coordinator, Stephen Butler. And the assistant coaches are as listed: Jackson Lee, AJ Villanueva, David Sturvident, Austin Ross, Brant Davis, Hector Lopez, and Gentry Doolittle. Your superintendent is Dr. R.L. Richards, and the high school principal is Cindy Basir. And it looks like Muleshoe will receive. So Muleshoe offense is going to get a really hot start in this one. Got a little time left. We'll go through partial of the Abernathy Antelopes starting or not starting lineup through their roster. At number 1, you got Caleb Harrell. 2, Jackson Wiley. 3, Anthony White. 4, Braden Van Story. 5, Levi Carleo. 7, David Fisher. 9, Chip Chambers. 10, Austin Fisher. 11, Jake Revila. 12, Lance Pacino. 13, Jackson Howell. 14, Dane Provost. Number 15 is Slavik Tamonshekno. 20, Ethan Pies. 21, Alan Macias. 22, Ronaldo Martinez. 25, Riley Rivera. 33, Diego Delegado. 50, Cash Garcia. 52, Braxton McKinney. 53, Jacob Lemons. 54, Carson Curie. 55, Kelton Carver. 56, David Salinas. 62, David Castillo. 65, Alex Bastardo. 66, Jackson Arrington. 70, Wesley Rose. 75, Carson Lemons. 77, Self Alred. 82, Brody Shannon. 88, Miles Attaway. And number 89, Landry Miller. The head coach for the Antelopes is Justin Wiley, and the superintendent is going to be Aaron Waldrip. And that kick is going to go back. That's going to be Daniel Sines, who's going to be hit. So successful kickoff for the Antelopes will lead down to Muleshoe, starting deep into their own territory. The offense isn't very nothing new to them. They've had several long drives, been really methodical with them. So we would definitely see a Muleshoe team that would go down the field. Starting quarterback for Muleshoe is going to be Nathan Martins. To the right of him is going to be Daniel Sines. And handoff, Daniel Sines up the middle, makes a man miss, and that's going to be gain of few on the play. So Muleshoe starting about the 15 will... Good little run by Daniel Sines makes it second down and about 6 for the Mules. Martins looking. He's going to get the pass off. That's going to be number 1, Irvin Torres. Irvin Torres makes a man miss. First down and a little bit of change with that dollar. Make it 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. Just kind of right underneath the 30. They'll mark him at the 29-yard line. So good job there, Irvin Torres. Really good little route. You give him a little bit of space whenever you get the ball in his hands, and he'll give you a little bit more. That was a really, really good pass by Nathan Martins, the quarterback. Really good recognition that the open receiver is going to be available. Good read by the quarterback. And here we go. Handoff. Daniel Sines up the middle. Gain of 1. Gain of 2. And once again, the Muleshoe offense has kind of been this way for most of the year. You know, you got a little bit of runs, chip some yardage off of the ball. Doing a really, really good job of just kind of chipping away at drives, just methodically getting downfield, burning the clock, and most importantly, getting in the end zone is what Muleshoe's offense has done really good. It's not liking what they're seeing. Abernathy stacking the box, got about 8 players stacked up in the box. And looking out, that ball's almost intercepted. The intended receiver was number 1, Irvin Torres. And this is going to be Ramsey Martinez was on the backside. This is Nathan Martin's first start this season. The quarterback coming in for Sebastian Curvin. And I think I saw Sebastian in street clothes on the sideline, trying to find him down. Number 7 is the number he wears. Abernathy showing blitz. Number 3, Bone Cincinnati's in motion. You're going to have to get rid of it. And sacked. It's going to be Dane Provost with the big sack. It's going to make it 4th and long for Muleshoe, and a little bit of adversity on this first drive. Irvin Torres to punt the ball away. Here we go. Big punt. Lots of hang time. Really, really good punt. It's going to not take a Muleshoe bounce, going to hit about the 40, and it's going to take a Abernathy bounce, and Abernathy will start with great field position. 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. So 1st and 10 for the Abernathy Antelopes. Here you go, Muleshoe showing blitz. This thing that's Noah Cantu. Handoff ball is going to be popped up in the air, and that's going to go into the hands of Muleshoe. I'll give you a number on who that was. I might have been Jackson Lopez. That defensive line, big unit up front, comes up in clutch for Muleshoe. Turnover, first of the game. And it goes to Muleshoe, and that's a great job by the Muleshoe defense. Great job. I think that was number 55 who was in there. That's Ezekiel Hinos. Give credit to the guys up front, the middle linebackers. Anthony No, I know, is up in that area. And also, you got a really, really good back, middle linebacker, in Noah Cantu. Jackson Lopez on the edge. Handoff Daniel Signs up the middle. Gain of a couple. Brings up 2nd down and 8 for the Muleshoe Mules. 9:15 and counting in this first quarter, and we are currently scoreless. Nathan Martin's at quarterback. Daniel Signs to his right. Quick little pass, Irvin Torres. Really good blocks on the outside, and that's going to give Irvin Torres some room. And finally tackled out of bounds. Gain of 8 or 9 on the play. Enough for a Muleshoe first down. Will make it 1st and 10 for Muleshoe, located at the Muleshoe 43-yard line. First and 10 for the Muleshoe Mules. Tate Shipman in at the wing, and it's going to be a handoff. Daniel Signs up the middle. It's going to push as far as he goes, and that's going to be a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Second down and 8. The lone receiver up high is Bone Cinceneros. Ramsey Martinez and Irvin Torres at the bottom of your screen. 33, Tate Shipman's at the wing. Got number 5. That's Nathan Martins at quarterback. To the left of him is going to be Daniel Signs. Here we go. Quick little pass bubble screen that goes out to Ramsey Martinez. Ramsey Martinez out of bounds. Make it 3rd down and very manageable. 3rd down and 2. And honestly, you can kind of go any route. Really good job, Nathan Martins, on the past 2 drives. Really taking care of the ball. He's taking what the defense gives him, and that's really what you want out of a starting quarterback this will be his first start of the season. Now Irvin Torres in motion, kind of coming inside. And Tate Shipman no longer in the wing. He is out in the slot at the top of your screen. Abernathy showing blitz. And that's going to be intercepted. That's going to be number 20 who is waiting for it. And he's going to take it to the house. That was Ethan Paez. Touchdown, Abernathy. And I think the middle linebackers were finally reading what Muleshoe was doing there. Muleshoe kind of doing the little, that's going to be the 4th play that I've seen that Muleshoe has ran a bubble screen of some sort, and Paez read it correctly, and he watched exactly where Nathan Martin's eyes were. Nathan threw that right into the hands of the Abernathy Antelope, make it 6-0 in favor of the Antelopes. Number 15 to attempt the kick, and kick is down, and that's going to be through the uprights. So 2 drives from Muleshoe. Muleshoe comes up short on the first one, punts it away, and gets the ball back, forces a turnover on Abernathy. Then Muleshoe, a little bit of life in the drive, and then Nathan Martin's pass intended to Ramsey Martinez, intercepted by number 20. That's going to be a 50, I think it was 53, 54-yard touchdown is where that interception, pick 6 to the house for the Antelopes happened, and that was 20. Ethan Paez, first touchdown tonight for either team. 0-7 is our current score. 8:12 left in the first quarter. Kicking it away for the Antelopes. It's going to be number 15. It's going to be Timon Shekno. It's a foreign exchange student from Ukraine for the Antelopes. Back to receive is going to be Judas Reyes. Wind blowing left to right. A little bit more kind of towards the top of your screen. And it's a little windy today, and that kick's going to be high up in the air. A little pooch kick right into the hands of Bone Cincineros. Bone Cincineros out in the open, makes 1 man miss, makes 2 man miss, but Herd of Antelopes comes in and tackles him. Will be 1st and 10 for the Muleshoe Mules. Now, if you're Nathan Martin's coming out, the quarterback, you kind of shake that last one off. You kind of get all the jitters out that you can, and then you go out there and you execute on finding the open receivers, trying to stare off the defense a little bit, and that's something that you'll get better as the game goes on. As he comes out, take Shipman at the wing to the right of Martins. It's going to be Daniel Saenz, and Daniel Saenz going to take the handoff. Daniel Saenz up the middle. Gain of 1 on the play makes it 2nd down and 9 for the Mules. Second down and 9 for Muleshoe, and lone receiver up high, I think, is Bone Cincineros, number 3. 2 receivers down low is going to be Irvin Torres, and the outside receiver is going to be Ramsey Martinez, 81. And here we go. Handoff, Daniel Saenz. Big hole to run through, and there he goes. Good blocks up front. First down, Muleshoe. So 10-yard run. Daniel Saenz will keep the drive alive for Muleshoe. 1st and 10. Ball at the 41-yard line. Nathan Martin's at quarterback. Daniel Saenz to his right. Handoff. Saenz again. And Saenz is going to be met. That's going to be number 50 on the tackle. That's Cash Garcia. Cash Garcia is standing at 6'4", towers at the nose tackle for the Abernathy Antelopes. And here comes change of personnel. Uriel Vasquez and Ramsey Martinez, lone receiver at the top of your screen. Irvin Torres, Bone Cincineros, and Judas Reyes at the bottom of your screen. Judas Reyes at the outside. Your slot receiver is Irvin Torres, and then Bone Cincineros is the man in motion. And Nathan Martins is going to definitely have to do some of his feet. There he goes. Gets outside. Gets some positive yards. It'll make it 3rd down and long for Muleshoe, but good decision by Nathan Martins. He didn't have anything open, kind of looked upfield and saw a little bit of greenery and was able to make something positive out of nothing. 3rd down and long for Muleshoe. 6:17 left in the first quarter, and they see Muleshoe's going to take their first time out of the game. MuleshoeTV.com live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe versus Abernathy football is brought to you by Barrett Produce, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Clinic and Vet Supply, County Electric, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe ISD, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Hi-Tek Automotive, Irrigation Pumps and Power, McCormick Seeds, and Farm Bureau Scott Miller. Nice little September day that we have in Muleshoe, Texas. Kind of warm and definitely trending downward. Next week looking pretty cool as Muleshoe host Brownfield next week. 3rd down and 8 for Muleshoe. 6:17 left in the first quarter. Muleshoe trails. Here comes the blitz. Nathan Martin's going to have to get rid of it. And that is a greatly placed pass. 1st down, Muleshoe. Great catch by Irvin Torres and great athleticism, recognizing where his feet were. So great job by the Mules. Muleshoe 1st down, into the Antelope territory they go. Ball placed at the 46-yard line of Abernathy. Clock running. Oh no, he's forced out of bounds. They're gonna clock will continue to run. Here we go. Daniel Signs takes it. Daniel Signs at the 40, makes a man, misses. Finally brought down. He was hit hard. That was number 5, Levi Carleo, on the tackle. Oh, man, Daniel Signs took a big hit, but he did get a lot of yardage. Good blocking up front by the Muleshoe offensive line. 1st and 10, clock will run, 5:50 and counting. Uriel Vasquez in for Muleshoe. Here we go. Handoff. Uriel Vasquez cuts it up the middle. Trucks a man and is finally brought down. Not before he gains a couple. They're only going to give him a yard on the play. They're going to say his knee was down. 2nd down and 9 for the Mules. And here comes that nice little methodical offense that Coach runs. The offense definitely doing a great job on handling the defense and definitely running off any clock, giving your defense a little bit of rest on the sideline. Martin's handoff. And it's going to be Uriel Vasquez who's going to be met in the backfield. It's going to be a gain of a couple. Makes it 3rd down and 8. Abernathy, no stranger on the defensive line. A lot of tall bodies. You got a guy at 6'4", another one that's going to be 6'2", then another kid that's about 6'1". Some really big guys up front. 3rd down and long. Let's see if Muleshoe can convert. Here we go. Nathan Martin's looking out, and he's going to make a man miss. Make another man miss. Open field. There he goes. 20, 15, inside. Down at the 14-yard line of Abernathy. 1st and 10. Nathan Martin takes it himself. Makes a man miss in the backfield. That was almost dangerous. But he made a lot out of nothing on that play. 1st and 10. Inside the red zone. Ball placed at about the 14-yard line. Nathan looking out. Irvin Torres passes caught. Irvin Torres down to about the 11. Oh, man, I thought he was fixing to break loose on that one. Irvin Torres is a dangerous guy. In comes in Daniel Signs. Out is Uriel Vasquez on the sub. 2nd down and 6 for the Muleshoe Mules. And you got plenty of time. 3:30. You got about 15 seconds on the play clock. Here we go. Handoff. Daniel Signs. Daniel Signs up the middle. Past the 10. Down to about the 5. Trucks him in. There he goes. Get you some lunch. Daniel Signs make it 3rd down and about 2 for Muleshoe. Once again, Muleshoe in no rush. Here we go, 3rd down and short, about 3rd and 2 for Muleshoe. Let's see what they do. Irvin Torres is going to line up at quarterback, taking himself first down, Muleshoe. There, we'll mark him right down at the stick because that should be good. First and goal inside the 5, marked at the 4. Ramsey Martinez, now the wide receiver at the bottom of your screen. Nathan Martin's back at quarterback. Tate Shipman at the wing. Bone Cincinnati on the outside of Irvin Torres at the top of your screen at wide receiver. Daniel Sainz now at the left side of Nathan Martin's. Bone Cincinnati in motion. Little pitch, and Bone's going to cut it up the middle. There he goes. Couple yards. Second and goal at the 2. And that was really good recognition. Bones Cincinnati had nowhere to go on the outside. Cut it up. He's a little speedster. Definitely really quick with his feet. Great awareness on where to run on that play. Gets you a little bit closer to that goal line. Second and goal for the Mules. Here we go. Handoff Daniel Sainz. Daniel Sainz puts his head down. There he goes. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown. 2-yard run. Daniel Sainz makes the score 6-7 in favor of the Abernathy Antelopes, but Irvin Torres will attempt the extra point. 1:38 left in the first quarter. And Irvin Torres will attempt the PAT. Your placeholder is going to be number 3, Bone Cincinnati. Sun shining in our eyes, and good, and good. 7-7 is your score in the first quarter. 1:38, all tied up. Muleshoe responds to the Abernathy interception, pick 6 to the house that they had earlier. And this Muleshoe offense, great job. Methodical drive. I think it was like 8 minutes and some change to start this drive, and you blow past this time clock. 1:38 left in the first quarter. Great job by the Muleshoe Mules offense. It's going to be a 2-yard run by Daniel Sainz. And honestly, it was really good running all around. You kind of had some running by Bone Cincinnati, a keeper by Irvin Torres, and Nathan Martin's had a few runs. Nothing open, just kind of took off himself. So once again, Nathan Martin's the starter in this game. It's going to be his first start on this lovely night in Muleshoe, Texas. And if you notice, a little bit of yellow in the stands along with the black. The cheerleaders are going to be wearing yellow tonight, as tonight's game is Mule Up for Childhood Cancer, and that's what the yellow shirts are for. At halftime, you will see both performances by the bands, and then they're going to have a ceremony to honor the children with childhood cancer. And you'll see that at halftime. 1:38 in the first quarter. Kicking it away is going to be I see. That's going to be a deep kick. That's going to go out to number 20. And he's fast. That's going to be Cash Garcia. Cash Garcia is going to get up the edge. Cash Garcia! No flags. And kick return for a touchdown. There he goes. Cash Garcia. No, I'm sorry. That's Ethan Paez. Ethan Paez, second touchdown of the night. Apologies for that one. And man, oh man, 1:25 left in the first quarter, and Abernathy responds. And good news is that your defense keeps to get a little bit of rest on the sideline. Bad news is that now you got to put together another drive to go answer the quick touchdown by the Antelopes. One special teams touchdown, one defensive touchdown for the Antelopes. Kick's going to be up, and that kick is going to be good. Number 15's kick is good. 14-7 is our score. Now, in situations like that, that was really good reading by number 20, Paez. Paez was kind of sitting back, seeing where the open hole was, and, man, he found it fast to the house. That was a big response by the Abernathy Antelopes, and now it's just mental toughness for Muleshoe. Muleshoe on the sideline fired up. They're saying, let's go get another one. I believe they can. This offense, very methodical. Nice little kind of mix of pass and run. They do a really good job of mixing up the offense and kicking it away for the Antelopes. It's 15 back to receive. It's going to be Judas Reyes, number 2. Next level is Daniel Signs at the top of your screen and Bone Cisneros at the bottom of your screen. And any 3 of those guys, I mean, you give them a chance to get out in the open, they can do the exact same thing that Paez just did. And wind, once again. Wind a factor in today's kickoff for the Abernathy Antelopes. Here we go. Kick's going to be up, and that's going to go straight to Judas Reyes. Judas Reyes, a little bit of space in front of him. Time for him to make a decision where he's going to go, and Judas Reyes turns on the Jets. There he goes. Makes one man miss, but it's not going to make the other Antelope miss. Down at about the 28, 27-yard line is where Muleshoe will set up shop. I will let y'all know here in a second. And it looks like the 28. So a little bit methodical plays and trying to get the ball downfield again is what Muleshoe might end up doing. I've seen Muleshoe score pretty fast, though. They can definitely chunk the ball downfield. I've seen Nathan Martins throw in a couple of games, and he could definitely get the ball downfield. 1:17 left in the first quarter. Score is 14-7. No offensive touchdowns for the Antelopes. 1 offensive touchdown for the Mules. Nathan, handoff, Daniel Signs. Daniel Signs met at the line of scrimmage, gain of 1 on the play. Make it 2nd down and 9 for the Mules. .55 seconds of counting in the first quarter. Here comes the blitz. Nathan Martin's going to have to get rid of it, and he does really fast, and that's going to be out to Bone Cisneros. Bone Cisneros forced out of bounds, and should be forward progress. Gain of a couple will make it 3rd down and maybe 6. And waving is what the officiating crew is doing, and I think the time it might be off by a little bit. Let's see what they're saying. Muleshoe's going to sub in a couple people. Ramsey Martinez in, number 2 Judas Reyes in, Irvin Torres still in, and 3 Bone Cisneros. Ramsey Martinez, Bone Cisneros at the top of your screen, Judas Reyes, and looks like Irvin Torres at the bottom of your screen. And once again, showing blitz is Abernathy, and let's see what they do. They just send 4. Quick pass. That's going to go out to Irvin Torres, and that ball is almost caught in and out of his hands. And, man, that was a perfectly placed ball. Clock is going to stop at 0, and it should be the end of the first quarter. 14-7 is our score here in Muleshoe, Texas. We're going to flip sides.
Gillam Advertising Channel 6, MuleshoeTV.com, live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus Abernathy Antelopes football game brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Muleshoe Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Hi-Tek Automotive, Irrigation Pumps and Power, McCormick Seeds, and Bailey County Farm Bureau and Scott Miller.
7 Pius back to receive the kick, and that ball is going to be high and deep, and you're going to have to get down and tackle this guy. Pius is very dangerous. Makes one meal miss, makes another meal miss, and there he goes. Makes another Muleshoe Mule mix, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. Oh, man, into Muleshoe territory at about the 40-yard line of Muleshoe. So 1st and 10 for Abernathy, and this will honestly be one of the first drives for them. Harrell is going to keep it himself, and that's going to be a run up the middle. Gain of 4. Make it 2nd down and 6 for the Antelopes. Caleb Harrell at quarterback. At the bottom of your screen is going to be number 4, Braden Van Story. Here we go. Handoff. That's going to be 21. Who's going to tell you that's Macias. Gain of a few. Makes it 3rd down and 4. So if you're Muleshoe, you would definitely like to get a stop here and maybe even a sack, kind of push it back and make it a definite punt situation for the Antelopes. You definitely don't want to keep it 3rd and 1. Here we go, rolling out. Harrell looking, and man, oh man, that ball was thrown way behind, and here we go, the flags on the play. And that looks to be in the area of holding. So I don't know what's going to be called here. Clock stopped at 10:44, 14-7 in favor of the Antelopes. So chop block on the Antelopes, and 3rd down and short, 3rd down and 4, and that's not what you want to do if you're in an offense. Definitely a bad deal for the Antelopes. That's a big penalty. It takes you back into outside the 6, 3rd and very long for the Antelopes. Takes you back to about the 49. Got to get to the 30 for a 1st down. Third and long. Harrell. Nope. Rolling out. That's going to go out to Pye. And there he goes. 1st down. Abernathy. Ethan Pies. And that was just a well-designed play. Little bubble and caught him in motion. So he never stopped. He was already moving. There he goes. Pass out from Harrell. And 2 blockers out in front. Really good blocks by the wide receivers for the Antelopes. Gives Pye enough room to get the 1st down. So 3rd and 17. 1st down for the Antelopes. And that was a big blow to the Muleshoe defense. And here we go. Harrell taking it himself and is going to be tackled. Not before he gets across the 15. Down to about the 13. 2nd down and 1 for the Antelopes. Harrell and company not liking what they see near their coach. Coach is going to give him some signals. 3 wide receivers at the top of your screen. 1 down below. Here we go. Harrell looking. Just a little bucket pass, and that's dangerous. That's going to be intercepted. Judas Reyes. And I wonder what Harrell saw. Harrell just kind of threw a little lob bucket expecting his wide receiver to get in. That went way past. What a big mistake for the quarterback. Caleb Harrell lands into the hands of Judas Reyes. Caught it like a bread going into a basket. 7-14 is our score. 9:36 in the 2nd quarter. And the 2nd turnover for the Antelopes in this one. 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. Touchback will give Muleshoe the ball to start at the 20-yard line. Great job by the Muleshoe defense, aware of what's happening. Judas Reyes, great job by the kid, noticing where the ball was and able to come up with something and stopping the Antelope offense. Nathan Martins, pass. Irvin Torres. Irvin Torres makes one man miss, gets to the outside edge. First down, Muleshoe out at the 31-yard line. Really, really good little design there. Good blocks up front by the Muleshoe wide receivers this time. And this might turn into a really big boxing match of who can definitely key in their blocks a lot better and who can get on the outside edge first. Definitely explosive weapons on both sides of the offense for Muleshoe and for the Antelopes. Low snap handoff signs is going to take it up the middle first and or make it second down and about 7 or 8. See where they place the marker. 9:16 and counting in the second quarter. Muleshoe did receive to start the game, so they will have to kick away. You definitely want to try to get down and score, make a stop, and try to score one more time before halftime. Kind of give you a little bit of cushion. Second down and 8. Here we go. Play action. Nathan Martins did not like what he saw, and that pass is going to be at the feet of Irvin Torres, and there's a flag on the play, and unfortunately long plays that are strung out like that can lead to holding, and that looks to be what it might end up being as the offense backs up holding on Muleshoe. So second down and 8 will now be second down, and I think they're going to push it back 10 yards. So second down and 18 for Muleshoe. And once again, not where you want to be. You were second and inside the 6, had some good yardage going, but now you're going to have to force a pass. Irvin Torres dangerous over the middle. Have not seen that. One safety as the other safety is pushed up. And here we go. That's going to be Irvin Torres. Irvin Torres, good blocks on the outside. Leaning forward, gain of a few. Not enough to get back to the sticks. Will still keep you outside. Third down and 12 for Muleshoe. 8:30 and counting in the second quarter, and you definitely want to go down and score and answer the Antelopes kickoff return. So far, the offense for the Antelopes, no scores tonight. It's been the defense of the Antelopes and also the special teams. Pick 6 and a kickoff return is all the Antelopes have. Here we go. Nathan Martins steady in the pocket looking. Has Bone Cincinnatus wide open. Bone Cincinnatus turn on the Jets kid and go home. There he goes. Touchdown to Muleshoe. That's going to be a 70-yard bomb to the house. Man, Bone Cincinnatus made a little move, got open, and I tell you what, Nathan Martins was patient in the pocket, saw it downfield. Great job by the kid on even a better pass. Really good job by the offense. And there you go. Muleshoe striking really fast. Irvin Torres to attempt the extra point. Bone Cincinnatus, the placeholder. There we go. Up and through the uprights. We are all tied up in the second quarter. 8 minutes exactly is what's left. A really, really, really good pass by Nathan Martins. Really good job by Bone Cincinnatus getting open. Oh, my goodness. He got ahead of his player, made a little bit of a move. Rewatching this play, oh, man, really good pass. 70-yard touchdown for Muleshoe. Bone Cincinnatus kind of made a move at the bottom of your screen. I don't know if you will see it. Comes back around. Really good job by the wide receiver. Really good job by Nathan Martins, just kind of sitting back, staying in the pocket, reading, and then he found what he wanted. And you'll get that as a quarterback. A lot of these defenses can blow a coverage, and the next thing you know, you're looking downfield, and you got guys like Bone Cincinnatus, Irvin Torres, who are waving their hands going, hey, hit me. I'm an open touchdown. And Bone Cincinnatus to the house. Great job by the Muleshoe offense. Aaron Morales, 67 to kick it off for the Muleshoe Mules. And you definitely want to keep it out of the hands of number 20, Ethan Paez. Ethan Paez, I think he has both touchdowns. He does. He has both touchdowns for the Antelopes tonight. One on special teams, one on defense. And here's your kick. That's going to be high and deep. That's going to go into the hands of number 25. That's Riley Rivera. Riley Rivera, here he goes. Tackled. Great tackle. That's going to be Judas Reyes. So now the Antelopes look to answer Muleshoe's defense. 2 turnovers tonight. 2 forced turnovers. A forced fumble. And then an interception in the end zone leads the score to 14-14. Both touchdowns coming from Muleshoe offense tonight. 2-yard run by number 21, Daniel Saenz. And then Bone Cincineros on the 70-yard touchdown. So here we go, Harrell. Here comes Noah Cantu on the blitz. Noah Cantu gets blocked, though. Harrell is brought down. First down for the Antelopes, and they might run a little bit of hurry up. First and 10 for the Antelopes. Clock continuing to run. 7:35 and counting. All tied up. 14-14. Here we go. Handoff. That's going to go to number 21. That's Macias. Nowhere to go. Really good job by the South defensive line. Second down and about 7 for the Antelopes. Davian McMullen on the tackle. Beautiful sunset in the background. Second down and 7. Here we go. Harrell looking. Quick pass. And that's just outside of the reach of his intended receiver. That's going to be Landry Miller. Makes it 3rd down and 8. And if you're Muleshoe, you definitely would love to get a stop right here. Get the ball back in your hands. Muleshoe, last drive before this one, blew about 7.5 minutes off the clock. 7 minutes left in this first half. No, Cantu showing blitz. Muleshoe showing blitz. Let's see what they do. Now they're backing off. Sending only 3. That's going to be a quick pass. That's going to be number 20 who catches it. 4th down. Great tackle. That's Davian McMullen. And I tell you what, not a whole lot gets past him. Really good tackle out there on the edge. Number 20, Ethan Pies, way to keep him in check. Makes it 4th down and 5 at the Muleshoe. Let me see where they place it. Muleshoe 41. Got to get to the Muleshoe 46. And here we go. 4th down. Offense is going to go for it for Abernathy. If you're Muleshoe, you want to stay locked in, disciplined, low snap, and that's going to be kicked away. It's going to take a little bit of a Muleshoe bounce. Landed at about the 24, will roll past to the 26. Punt by Harrell. Really nice little good punt. He just kind of got it, booted it, and then landed at about the 23, 24. Takes a Muleshoe bounce. 1st and 10 for Muleshoe at the 26. 6:13 left in the second quarter. Muleshoe received to start the game, so Abernathy will receive to start the second half. If you're watching live, make sure that you stick around for the halftime show. Got both bands, and then we're going to honor the children with cancer. Meal Up. So you see the yellow shirts out on the field tonight in the stands, and the cheerleaders and the cheer team. Handoff, Daniel Saenz. Daniel Saenz is going to be met at the line of scrimmage. Gain of nothing. 2nd down and 10. Meal Up for childhood cancer. That's what they're wearing tonight. You'll see the cheer squad wearing it, and you'll see a few people in the stands wearing it tonight. Some of the students in the student section, a lot of parents wearing the yellow shirts tonight, and it looks like there's an injured antelope on the field. So Muleshoe tonight, really good job. 2-yard run by Daniel Saenz leads to the first touchdown. Then Nathan Martin's pass out to 70-yard touchdown, pass number 3. That was Bone Cincinnati's really, really, really great run. Really good route run by Bone Cincinnati's leads to a touchdown. Both touchdowns for the Antelopes were by number 20, Ethan Pies. So one was, he read the ball correctly, man. He did a really good job, the Antelope. Number 20 coming across, getting the interception. That was their first touchdown of the night. Muleshoe goes down and scores. And then the kickoff went directly back to number 20, Ethan Pies. And he took that one for a massive, I think it was like a 90-yard return. And then he was really patient, sat there, kind of watched where he needed to run, and finally found the seam in the gap. And, man, he ran and he took off. The kid is really fast. Comes in at 5'8", 155. The senior's such a really good athlete for the Antelopes. Here we go. 2nd down and 10 for Muleshoe. Daniel Saenz finds the open hole. First down, Muleshoe and more. That's going to be a 18-yard run by the running back, Daniel Saenz. First down, Muleshoe, 5:35. And counting in the second quarter, Muleshoe looking to score. Nathan Martin's the company looking back at coach. You guys stacked on the wide receivers. Ramsey Martinez, Bone Cincinnati's at the bottom. Number 1, Irvin Torres. And I think it's Judas Reyes, number 2 at the top. High snap, handoff. That's going to be back to Daniel Saenz. Daniel Saenz going to be stood up. Gain of 1 on the play will make it 2nd down and 9. Clock will continue to run. And if you're Muleshoe, you definitely don't want to give the ball back to Abernathy at any point at the rest of this first half of play. You definitely want to try to burn as much clock as you can, and then also it's score at the same time if you could. Here we go. Nathan Martin's looking, and he's just going to take himself. No, he's not. That's going to be Bone Cincinnati's, and he's going to be brought down. First down for Muleshoe, 9-yard gain. Oh, man, Nathan Martin's took a big hit after that pass. So here we go. Muleshoe's going to get the sticks set. Judas Reyes, Irvin Torres, top of your screen. Ramsey Martinez and Bone Cincinnati's at the bottom of your screen. Nathan Martin's your quarterback. To the right of him is going to be Daniel Saenz, 21. Here we go. 1st and 10. Looking. Pass is just outside the reach of Bone Cincinnati's. We'll stop the clock at 4:12. 2nd down and 10. Stopping the clock's not really beneficial in your favor right now. This offense for Abernathy, definitely explosive. Muleshoe's defense, great job tonight of holding the offense pretty tame, getting 2 turnovers on the night so far for the Mules. Here we go. Bone Cincinnati's in motion, and coming across will be Daniel Saenz. Daniel Saenz leans forward, and we'll mark him down about 4 yards on the play. 3rd down and 6. No, they're going to mark him shy. 3-yard gain. 3rd down and 7. 3 timeouts left for Abernathy. 2 for Muleshoe. Abernathy will get the ball to start the second half of play. Muleshoe taking their time. Reading. 9 seconds left in the play clock, and you're allowed to get 3, 2, 1. Just in time. Here we go. Nathan Martin's rolling out. Irvin Torres, great catch, great route run. That should get him close enough for the 6, and it will. 1st down and some change to that dollar. There we go. Muleshoe, another set of downs, and that really, really good recognition by Irvin Torres. Once again, another pass kind of right there threading the needle. Nathan Martins, Irvin Torres, good recognition where his feet are at. Stays inbounds to make the catch. Goes out of bounds. 1st and 10. Clock running now. Daniel signs to the right of Nathan. 4 wide receiver set. 2 at the top of your screen, 2 at the bottom. And here we go. Nathan Martins looking. Open over the middle. Bounce Centeneros. What an athletic catch. Big gain on the play inside the 20, located at the 16. Here we go. In the red zone, Muleshoe is 2:55 and counting left in the first half of play, and you definitely want to burn as much time as you can. Abernathy still has 3 timeouts. Muleshoe has 2. Stacked is what the wide receivers are once again. Here we go. Little bitty out. That's Bone Centeneros. Dances around, makes one man miss, makes another man miss, but not before. Really good herd of antelopes on that play. Gain of 1. Ball located at the 15. 2nd down and 9 for Muleshoe. 2:20 and counting. If you're Muleshoe, you definitely want to score. Take that momentum with you into the second half of football. Showing blitz. Abernathy showing blitz. Here it comes. Handoff. Daniel Signs. Daniel Signs is going to be met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 9 for Muleshoe. 1:50 and counting. And I wonder if you're Abernathy, if you burn a timeout here. It doesn't look like they are. Muleshoe, 25 seconds left on the play clock, and I wonder if you use most of that time. I think they will. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Game clock at 1:30. All tied up in the second quarter. Nathan Martins, low snap, looking, and he's going to take it himself. There he goes, Nathan Martins! About a yard shy of the first down. It's going to be 4th down, and clock will continue to run. 1:10 and counting. Fourth down and 2, and man, oh man, you definitely have to convert this. Nathan Martins at quarterback. Tate Shipman in at the wing. Muleshoe with 2 timeouts. I wonder if you save them. If you get this first down, you can definitely try to. There he goes. Coach is going to take a timeout. 4th and 2. Coach takes a timeout. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Muleshoe knocking on the door. All tied up is what we are here in Muleshoe, Texas. MuleshoeTV.com live stream broadcast of Muleshoe versus Abernathy is brought to you by Barrett Produce, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe ISD, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Hi-Tek Automotive, Irrigation Pumps and Power, McCormick Seeds, Farm Bureau Scott Miller. Welcome all. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. 14-14, all tied up. Muleshoe knocking on the door. 4th down and 2. 1 timeout left for Muleshoe, 3 for Abernathy. And I tell you what, if you're Muleshoe, you want to score. Abernathy gets the ball to start the second half of play. Nathan Martins, 2 running back set. Nathan Martins, that's going to be a pass. There's an open Bone Centeneros touchdown. Irvin Torres to Bone Centeneros, and I was fooled on that one. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Muleshoe touchdown. 8 yards. Pass from Irvin Torres to Bone Centeneros. Bone Centeneros, second touchdown of the game. Man, oh man, we were all kind of fooled on that one. That was Really, really good play design. And I tell you what, they had that one drew up immediately. Kick is no good. Keeps the score 20-14. Man, oh man, I tell you what. Muleshoe came out with 2 running backs. I sat there and I said, we're fixing to just power through it and just punch it in or try to punch it for the 2 yards that we need for the first down. And oh man, really good play design. Sneaking on the backside is Bone Cincineros. The defense ran. They stepped up, pressed forward, left Bone Cincineros open. And I tell you what, Irvin Torres, really good job on the handoff, kind of taking it himself, putting his head down, looking up at the same time and getting that pass out to Bone Cincineros. Beautiful job by the offense. That's what you call great execution in a key moment. 4th down and 2 is what was happening on that play. And you were either going to score or you were going to get the first down or you were going to give the ball back to Abernathy. And I tell you what, that Muleshoe offense executed. Bone Cincineros' second touchdown of the night. Both passes, one from 70 yards and this one from 8. Leads us to the score 20-14. Irvin Torres misses the field goal. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. And that's the insurance you needed. And I wonder if you're Muleshoe, if you'll come out and definitely keep it from getting back into the hands of number 20, Paez. Paez, very dangerous. Irvin Torres to kick it away. Here we go, a little pooch kick. And that's going to go out to number 5, and he's going to be tackled. I'm sorry, that was Austin Fisher on the kickoff reception. 32 seconds in the second quarter. Abernathy still has all 3 timeouts, though. Make sure that you stick around. We have a dedication for the Meal Up for Childhood Cancer after the home and visiting bands play. Make sure you stick around for your halftime. Harold at quarterback. Here we go. Harold looking downfield, and he's going to get passes broken up. Uriel Vasquez, Landry Miller, the intended receiver. Oh my God, Landry Miller towering over Uriel Vasquez. 6'3" is what he is, and Uriel Vasquez got a hand in there. Forced incompletion. 27 seconds left is where the game clock is. 2nd down and 10 for the Antelopes. Here we go. Harold looking. Harold keeping himself patient. Kind of ball falls out, and I wonder who gets it. I think it's going to be Abernathy who lands on it. But that's going to keep the clock running. 3rd down and about 7 for the Antelopes. And man, oh man, if you are the Muleshoe defense, don't let anything get behind you on this one. And Abernathy's going to let the clock run out. 3, 2, 1, end of the first half. Muleshoe leads 20-14. Stick around for your halftime presentation and show. We'll be right back. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe.
Gillam Advertising Channel 6 MuleshoeTV.com live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus Abernathy Antelopes football game brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Muleshoe Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Hi-Tek Automotive, Irrigation Pumps and Power, McCormick Seeds, and Bailey County Farm Bureau and Scott Miller.
like we were trying to go check. So we people like, oh, and there's like 6 or 7 guys waiting. So it was that little guy, yeah. So he was out there and stopped. You back
Welcome back to your second half of Muleshoe versus Abernathy here in Muleshoe, Texas on a really, really nice September night. The sun is set, is nice and cool. There's a nice little breeze blowing from our backs. It's going to be from bottom to top of your screen. Muleshoe doing a great job tonight so far. Muleshoe going down and scoring 3 touchdowns, keeps the score 20-14. The defense for Muleshoe, however, has not let an offensive score for the Abernathy Antelopes. Abernathy's 2 scores coming from number 20, Paez. Paez doing a really good job tonight, really dangerous. Had a kickoff return and then had an interception, pick 6 to the house. On the other side, you have a 2-yard run by number 21, Daniel Sines, a 70-yard pass from number 5, Nathan Martins, to number 3, Bone Cincineros, and then another touchdown for Bone Cincineros, an 8-yard pass from number 1, Irvin Torres, gives us our current score of 20-14. A Muleshoe will kick it away. Receiving it will be Abernathy. And that will be the start of our second half of football here in Muleshoe, Texas. And in all honesty, Muleshoe's defense kind of highlighting tonight so far. Really good job on the defensive side. Forcing a couple of stops and a big turnover, interception in the end zone when Abernathy was knocking on the door. Really good job by the offense. Really long, methodical drives for the offense tonight, burning a lot of time off the clock, keeping the ball out of Abernathy's hands, but at the same time, really, really explosive on the few drives that they have. Little pooch kick is going to go out to number 20, Paez, and he's going to find the outside seam. There he goes! He's going to be at the force out of bounds, and what a tackle by Ramsey Martinez, 81 down at the bottom of your screen. Ball will be placed at the Abernathy 42-41. Let's see where they place it. Ooh, going to give Abernathy a little bit of extra cushion. 43-yard line is where they will set up shop. 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. Number 1, Harrell is your quarterback. Macias, the running back. Handoff, Macias up the middle, and he puts his helmet down. He's going to be tackled not before he crosses the 50. 49-yard line, big run, big gain on the play. 2nd down and 3 for the Antelopes. Abernathy looking to answer 2 straight scores for the Mules. Abernathy has not scored since, I think it was the first quarter. Here we go. Handoff again. That's Macias. Open field. And there he goes. He is continuing. Puts his head down and makes 2 Muleshoe Mules miss. Big run. Big gain on the play. Fresh set of downs at the 25-yard line of Muleshoe. 1st and 10 for Abernathy. Clock running, 11:08 left in the third quarter. Abernathy trails 20-14. Here we go. Harrell, keeper by him, and he's going to be met by Nick Reyes at the line. Not before he gets a gain of about 4 or 5. It'll be 2nd down, and it looks to be 5. Abernathy sticking with the run game so far. No passes have been thrown. But if you're Muleshoe, I wouldn't put it past him to do it. Harrell at quarterback. Good snap. Harrell, handoff to Macias. Tackle. That's going to be a mix of Nick Reyes and 55, Ezekiel Hinos. Gain of 1 makes it 3rd down and 4. If you're Muleshoe, this is 4-down territory once again. They will go for it. You definitely got to get a good stop here on the next 2 downs. Last time the Antelopes were this close to the end zone, it was an interception by Juice Reyes. Harrell's going to roll out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. Not before he gets a 1st down, and he's still on his feet inside the 10. They're going to mark him out right at about the 10. So First and goal for the Antelopes. At the 10, got to go full 10 yards, so you got to earn this goal line. Muleshoe stout up front whenever it comes to the red zone, not allowing a whole lot of opponents in. Been big plays is really what the Muleshoe's defense has given up. Big touchdown plays and really nothing on the inside. Here we go. Macias, carry, brought down, gain of 3. Second and goal at the 7. Clock still running, 9:15 and counting in the third quarter. If you're Muleshoe, you would definitely love to get a stop to stop the bleeding that the Abernathy offense is causing so far. Run, run, run is all that you've seen. No pass so far. And here we go. Macias to the outside edge. Brought down. That's Uriel Vasquez on the tackle. Down at the 4. Third down and goal at the 4. And here comes a substitution. In for Macias is 22 Martinez. Ronaldo Martinez. This will be his first time I've seen him out on the field tonight. Maybe a different setup, maybe a power back. Here we go. Martinez carried to the outside, holding. And that's going to definitely come back, and that will hurt you if you are Abernathy's offense. That was a big hold on the outside edge. Touchdown erase coming back. Clock 18-18. 20-14 is your score. And third and goal at the 4 is now going to be third and goal at the 14. Repeat of third down. And man, oh man, if you're an offense, you're down on the goal line, you got that momentum going, and now it's going to be 3rd and 14. Now, here's the problem. The last big play that Abernathy's had was out to number 20 whenever it was a pass play. It's a nice little bubble, and if you look out there, he's all by himself. And here we go, handoff that's going to go to 22 Martinez. Nick Reyes! Tackle, no gain on the play. 4th and 14. Well, 4th and goal at the 14 for the Antelopes. Now, if you're Muleshoe, you don't let anything get behind you. If there's a catch, you want to get the tackle. If there's anything, you want to kind of stop the bleeding right here. This is where you stop it. No bad penalties. If you're Muleshoe, you definitely don't want that. The stands are on their feet. Here we go. 4th down. Abernathy looking to get their first score of this half. Harrell looking, pass over the middle. Touchdown. 14-yard touchdown. That's number 89, Landry Miller. Landry Miller with the touchdown for Abernathy. 7:35 left in the third quarter, and Abernathy answers the 2 scores that Muleshoe has put up on them, and kick is going to be down. Kick's going to be to the left. Keeps the score 20-20, so Irvin Torres misses his extra point in the last period, and this one was missed by Abernathy. Man, oh man, that was a big, big touchdown for Abernathy, but the field goal miss keeps it tied up. And if you're Muleshoe, you can't really hang your head on that one. Looking back at it, Landry Miller lined up out there on the inside of the 3 wide receiver set. And I wonder if there was a little bit of push and tug on the outside. And no, it was just a misread, and he just came across the middle. Really good read by Harrell for the Antelopes. Leads to the 14-yard touchdown for the Abernathy Antelopes. Muleshoe's offense is going to come out after this kick. Judas Reyes at the very back. Your next level is Bones Cincineros, and Daniel Saenz kicking it away. It's going to be number 15. And here we go. It's going to be a nice little high kick. That's going to go out to Daniel Signs. Daniel Signs coming around the edge. Good blocks out in front. Here we go. Daniel Signs gets upfield past the 30, and honestly, really good yardage. Can't be too mad about that kickoff return. Good job by Daniel Signs finding the open edge, cutting it back up the middle, giving Muleshoe really good starting position. 1st and 10 at the Muleshoe 33-yard line. So slow and methodical is what Muleshoe has done tonight, except for a few drives. Here we go. Hand off. Daniel Signs up the middle. Daniel Signs makes a man misses. Finally brought down. Gain of 7 on the play. We give him an extra yards. Gain of 8. 2nd down and 2 for Muleshoe. And that's what Muleshoe does. Muleshoe runs, takes off 5, 6 yards, 3 yards at a time, and it's really good methodical running by Daniel Signs. And you get Uriel Vasquez back there sometimes too. Really good power runner by him also. Kind of a stack set. We've seen that on that last drive. Here we go. Oh, Daniel Signs is going to keep it, but that's going to be a loss of a few on the play, and that was sniffed out by the Abernathy defense. I thought Nathan Martin still had the ball, and he was fixing to pass it. That was a really, really good play action set up, and he had Bone Cincineros open at the bottom with only one linebacker out there on the edge, and Ramsey Martinez was going to get the block. Here comes the blitz. It looks like really big stacked box. 7 in the box for Abernathy. Third down and 4. 6:15 left in the third quarter. Here we go. Oh, man, Nathan Martins gets up front, but he's not able to do anything. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. And here's a stop, much needed stop by the Antelopes, but unfortunate for Muleshoe. Muleshoe's going to punt it away. Irvin Torres to punt it. Back is the dangerous Ethan Pies. Kick is going to be up, and that's going to go out of bounds at probably about the 47, 46 yard line. And oh no, they're going to say it's going to go out about the 50. Came off the side of Irvin Torres' foot. Punt will put the Abernathy Antelopes right at about the 50. So here comes the Antelopes. Muleshoe no answer this second half yet. Big runs. Here we go. Macias, run. Nick Reyes, tackle. Gain of 4 makes it 2nd down and 6 for the Antelopes. Clock still running, 5:20 and counting. Quick third quarter already fixing to come inside the 5-minute mark of this third quarter. 20-20 all knotted up in this game so far. Running has been the answer for the Antelopes in this offense of the second half, and the one pass was a touchdown. Here we go. Keeper by Harrell. Harrell hit hard. Big gain on the play, gain of about 4. Makes it 3rd and 2 for the Antelopes. And if you're Muleshoe, you would definitely like to get a stop right here. Stop the bleeding. 3rd down. Force a 4th down. Caleb Harrell and company looking off to the sideline. Caleb Harrell, the quarterback, to the left of him is going to be Alan Macias, the running back who's been running on the Muleshoe defense. And here we go. Harrell with the keeper. Harrell's going to be tackled. He's tackled from behind. 1st down right at the sticks. Man, oh man. Caleb Harrell was right there at about the edge, and they're going to give him the 1st down, and he was almost tackled in the backfield, but it pushed him forward just enough to get the 1st down. Clock will continue to run. 4 minutes is where we're approaching. First and 10 for Abernathy. Harrell. Handoff. Macias again. Macias up the middle. Macias first down. Big carry. 11-yard gain. .345 in the third quarter, all knotted up at 20, and Muleshoe's defense no answer for the Abernathy run game. So far in the second half, it's been all run plays except for one pass play that led to the touchdown for Abernathy. Here we go, pass play, Harrell. Harrell's in trouble. He's going to have to get rid of it. He's going to be brought down, sacked in the backfield. Nick Reyes on the sack. Help from Jaxer Lopez. They'll make it second down and 11 for the Antelopes. Clock still running. 3:10 and counting. Oh, there we go. Now we're running the clock. 3:10 and counting in the third quarter. All knotted up at 20. Second and 11. And Muleshoe's going to take a timeout. 2:58 left in the third quarter. 20-20 is your score. Abernathy on the march. Muleshoe looking to get a stop on this drive to stop the bleeding. MuleshoeTV.com live stream broadcast of Muleshoe versus Abernathy is brought to you by Barrett Produce, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe ISD, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones Stephen Dement, Hi-Tek Automotive, Irrigation Pumps and Power, McCormick Seeds, Farm Bureau Scott Miller. .258 left in the third quarter. Welcome back. 20-20 is our score here in Muleshoe, Texas. The Abernathy Antelopes have been running the majority of the second half, burning a lot of clock off. That's why we are already at this point. Not even, it feels like maybe 15 minutes into the second half, and we're already at the underneath the 3-minute mark. Touchdown from Landry Miller ties it up in this half. Keeper, that's going to be Harrell. Harrell's going to be met. Gets across the stick to be in between the sticks. Makes it third down and about 8. Third down and 8. Harrell, to the right of him is Alan Macias, the running back for the Antelopes. Here we go. Pass. Harrell's rolling out to his right. He's going to have to get rid of it. Intercepted! Irvin Torres! That's the third turnover of the game for the Muleshoe defense. Oh boy, what a time for that to fall into place. Really great job by the Muleshoe defense. Harrell rolled out, and at that point, I think you just kind of throw it out of bounds or kind of throw it high up somewhere. And in all honesty, if he was maybe 2 seconds more patient, that number 20 was going to be open, the dangerous Ethan Paez, and that was thrown right into the hands of the Muleshoe defender. Great job by the Muleshoe defense. Now the Muleshoe offense, Nathan Martins and company out on the field. 3 wide receivers at the bottom of your screen, 1 at the top, low snap. Here we go. Daniel Signs carry, hit in the backfield, but was able to get a yard. Second down and 9 for the Muleshoe Mules. 1:55 and counting left in the third quarter. We're all knotted up at 20. Like I said, it's going to be a boxing match. And if you're Muleshoe, you were very grateful for scoring before the half. And you've shown that you can turn around and force turnovers. And now you got to turn these turnovers into points if you're Muleshoe. Here we go. Press forward is what Abernathy is, showing blitz, and here it comes. Little mix. Irvin Torres makes one man miss. It's not going to make the other two miss of the Antelopes. That's going to be a loss of 3. Makes it 3rd down and 11. And really, it looks like the only thing that's kind of changed is the Antelopes are no longer pushed off of the wide receivers. They are now pressed onto the wide receivers. Five men in the box instead of the 7 or 8 that you normally see in there for the Antelopes. So good coverage on the field. They're expecting the pass. 3rd and 11. 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Nathan Martin's looking. He's flushed out of the pocket. Has an open number 3. Bone Cincinnati over the middle. 1st down. Muleshoe down to the 40. They're going to mark him at the 38-39. Let's see where they place him. 1st down. Muleshoe at the 39. And that's how you kind of keep drives alive. 38 seconds and counting, and this might be the last play of the 3rd quarter, all knotted up at 20. Muleshoe kind of methodically. They want to keep the ball out of the offense of Abernathy. Here we go. Handoff. Daniel Signs. Daniel Signs up the middle. Daniel Signs breaks a tackle. Daniel Signs turns on the Jets. Makes one man miss to the 10. Touchdown. Muleshoe. Big touchdown. 61 yards to the house. Daniel Signs, go eat you a steak dinner with some potatoes on the side. 26-20 is your score. 16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Extra point attempt by Irvin Torres. He's only missed 1 tonight. Here we go. Low snap. Kick is going to be up through the uprights. 61-yard touchdown. Number 21, Daniel Signs, a 2nd of the night. PAT good by Irvin Torres. Wow, great job by the Muleshoe offense. Great response, 27-20. Really, to kind of close out this 3rd quarter, got 16 seconds left, and we've been running through this quarter. Lots of running, and a big touchdown by Daniel Signs to the house. Here we go on the replay. Breaks 1 tackle, makes another man miss. He was almost shoelace tackled by 2 Antelopes, but, man, kicked it into 3rd gear. He did, and great job by Daniel Signs, keeping his feet up. Good job by the extra point attempt by Irvin Torres. Makes the score 27-20 in favor of your Muleshoe Mules. Kicking it off is number 1, Irvin Torres. Back to receive is going to be number 20. It's going to be Ethan Paez. The next level up is going to be... Can't get a number on the outside guy. Number 22 is going to be Rolando Martinez. And here we go. A little pooch kick is going to go out to Martinez. Martinez is going to take it himself. He's going to have a lead blocker. He's going to get to the outside edge. Has a man to beat. He's going to be forced out of bounds. Abernathy's going to set up shop. 11 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The pass game has been very quiet, very, very quiet for the Antelopes. Only 3 passes in the second half of play. One of them a touchdown, one of them an interception, one was incomplete. And I wonder if you try to answer Muleshoe, be electric, kind of take the electricity back that Muleshoe now has. Harrell, keeper himself. It's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. Oh my goodness, Nick Reyes have you a night. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End of the 3rd quarter. Muleshoe leads 27-20. We'll be right back. We're going to flip sides.
Gillam Advertising Channel 6, MuleshoeTV.com, Live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus Abernathy Antelopes football game brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Muleshoe Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Hi-Tek Automotive, Irrigation Pumps and Power, McCormick Seeds, and Bailey County Farm Bureau and Scott Miller.
Start the fourth quarter. Harrell, all lonesome by himself. It's going to be met at the line of scrimmage again. Gain of a couple. It's going to be third down and about 3 or 4. Nick Reyes again. Jackson Lopez and the defensive line of Muleshoe fired up, shedding their blocks, doing a really good job. And this is where you definitely want to force a fourth down. If you get a sack, make it 4th and long. Here we go. Handoff is going to go out to Martinez, and Martinez is going to be hit. It's going to be right at the line, and they're going to say first down. Oh, man, I thought that last-second effort by the middle linebacker for Muleshoe got in there, and I thought he might have been a yard short, but he reached across. First down, new set of downs for the Antelopes. Harrell, Vasquez, or Macias with the carry. Gain of about 3 or 4. Second down and 6 for the Antelopes. The fans in the stands definitely getting loud now, cheering on their defense. The student section trying to help out too. 10:30 left in the ball game. Muleshoe leads 27-20. Second down. Harrell keeps it himself. Harrell's in trouble. No, he's going to cut it back, but he's going to be hit. That's number 54 on the tackle. That's Davian Ragsdale. Holy moly. Davian McMullen shot through the gap, and I thought he was fixing to get Harrell in the backfield. 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. New set of fresh downs. Harrell, 2 running backs set and met at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by a host of Mules. Second down and 8 for the Antelopes. Revila on the carry for the Antelopes. And if you're Muleshoe, I mean, you got to watch the play action here. You definitely don't want anything to get behind you. Muleshoe's stacking the box. Here we go. Harrell keeper. No, it's going to be. Oh, no, it's a keeper by Harrell. It was a reverse, but he's going to be tackled by 22 Noah Cantu with the help of Uriel Vasquez, 24. 1st and 10. Little trickery, and sometimes you got to do that. You got to pull all the stops to try to get that victory for your team. The Abernathy offense sticking to the run still and just trying to mix and match wherever they can, send some motion, keep the eyes off of the main ball carrier. 1st and 10 inside the 30 at the 29. Little pass that's going to be out to number 20, but that's going to be sniffed out. Bubble pass, no good. Raymond Cortez on the tackle. Brings up second down, loss of 2, second down and 12 for the Abernathy Antelopes. 8:35 and counting left in this ball game. Muleshoe does lead 27-20. Harrell, handoff. Macias up the middle. It's going to be met at the line. Gain of a couple. It's going to make it 3rd and 9. It's going to be Davian McMullen on the tackle. Davian McMullen and the line of scrimmage to help him out there on that one. Host the Mules. 3rd down and 9. And once again, this is more than likely 4-down territory for Abernathy. I don't see him trying to give it back to Muleshoe inside the 30. Harrell looking in trouble over the middle. Oh, nowhere near his intended receiver, Landry Miller. That one was read great by Muleshoe. Jackson Lopez just seconds away from feasting on the quarterback on the outside edge at the bottom of your screen, really driving that offensive lineman for Abernathy back into his quarterback. Harrell had to get rid of that one fast. And here we go. I think we're going to see a empty set. Nope. Al Macias to the right. Here we go. Fans are on their feet. 4th down. Harrell rolling out to his right. Harrell's going to take it himself. He's going to be tackled. No good. Turnover on downs. Muleshoe will take over. 7:38 left in the 4th quarter. Muleshoe leads 27-20 and will take over. Turnover on downs. Bending and not breaking is what this Muleshoe defense did on that drive. Great job. And if you're the Muleshoe offense, just keep it secure. Just drive it downfield. And if you can, try to score. Muleshoe had a last one of their drives in this ball game went for a little bit over 7 minutes and some change, looking to try to do that again and get a score. Same as that drive. Nathan Martins and company out on the field. Martins, handoff, Daniel Signs up the middle. Gain of 4, make it 2nd down and 6 for Muleshoe. And at this point, you just want to methodically drive it down the field. .7:15 and counting. 27-20 is the score. Muleshoe leads. Muleshoe's offense looking off to the side of coach. Second down. Handoff. Signs. Has some lead blockers. Let's go get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. You were hoping to get a little bit closer on that one, and now you got to work for this one, and I wonder if you see a pass. Press coverage is what Abernathy is showing. Definitely pressed onto the wide receivers. Have one safety who's hovering over the middle of the field. Here we go, Nathan looking. Has Judas Reyes open. Good catch by Judas Reyes. Forced out of bounds. 1st down, Muleshoe. Oh, man, I think even the fans were saying throw it. Judas Reyes was wide open in the flat. But looks like the edge rusher, looks like number 50. It's going to be Cash Garcia. Has his hands in the face. Nathan Martin's pump fake. Rolls out. Gets the pass. Keeps the drive alive. 1st down. 6:11 left in the 4th quarter. Clock is stopped. Here we go. A little bit of a stack on the trips at the top of your screen. Handoff, Daniel Signs, and everyone's looking off at the trips, and nobody was looking at Daniel Signs. Big gain on the play, makes it 2nd down and about 5 for Muleshoe. Gain of 5. Daniel Signs, great job tonight. 2 touchdowns, 1 big touchdown, a 61-yard, and then definitely carrying the load on the 5-yard drive, or the 5 yards at a time, the 6 yards, sometimes 8 or 10. Great job tonight by the running back, Daniel Signs. Really good job by the Muleshoe offensive line, giving them the chance to get those yards. 5:30 and counting in the 4th quarter. Got 10 seconds on the play clock, and Muleshoe's just going to methodically just run the clock as much as they can. Nathan Martin's handoff. Daniel Signs again. Daniel Signs is going to be met not before he gets a yard. 3rd down and 4. Third down and 4. Now under 5 minutes left in this ball game. 20 seconds left on the play clock. Looks like Irvin Torres. Irvin Torres is going to keep it himself, and he's not going to get... No, he's going to break a tackle, but extend out his hands. Is going to be down, gets a yard on the play. 4th down and some change. It's like 4th and 3 for Muleshoe. And here comes the Muleshoe punt team. Back to receive is going to be number 20, Ethan Paez. Clock approaching the 4-minute mark. Should roll right under that. No, Irvin Torres is going to keep it himself. He rolls past the yard mark. 1st down, Muleshoe on 4th down. Irvin Torres takes it himself. Keeps the drive alive. Under 4 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Muleshoe leads 27-20. Wow. What an electric offense is out there right now. The sideline for Muleshoe is electric. The stands are electric now. Wow. 1st and 10, and at this point, you just try to run out as much clock as you can, and Nathan Martin's back out there. Daniel Signs to the right of him. Got trips down at the bottom of your screen. Lone receiver up high. Handoff. Daniel Signs is just going to push his way forward, and chunk of yardage again. 2nd down, and we're going to say about 6 or 7. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for Muleshoe. Running some more clock, 3:10 and counting in the 4th quarter. Muleshoe leads 27-20. Bone Cincinnati's Julius Reyes, and it looks like Irvin Torres at the bottom of your screen for wide receivers. Ramsey Martinez, the lone receiver, up high. Abernathy stacking the box. 10 seconds on the play clock. Here we go. Handoff. Daniel Signs going to be met in the backfield. And timeout, Abernathy. So Abernathy will take their first timeout. 2:36 left in the 4th quarter. 3rd down and 8 for Muleshoe. We'll be right back after this timeout break. MuleshoeTV.com live stream broadcast of Muleshoe versus Abernathy. It's brought to you by Barrett Produce, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop Autoplex, Bailey County Electric, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe ISD, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Hi-Tek Automotive, Irrigation Pumps and Power, McCormick Seeds, Farm Bureau Scott Miller. Welcome back. 2:36 in the 4th quarter, 27-20. Timeout Abernathy. They have 2 left in this game. Muleshoe, 3rd down and 8. Looking for a 1st down to keep the drive alive. Nathan Martins. To the right of him is Daniel Signs. Lone receiver up high, I think, is Irvin Torres. No, it's going to be Ramsey Martinez. Nathan Martin's going to have to get out, and he does, and there's going to be multiple flags on the play, and that's going to be coming back. That is holding in the backfield. Man, oh man, if you're a Muleshoe, you are doing really good driving the ball. And 3rd and 8 is now going to be 3rd and 18, holding Muleshoe. Man, oh man, you definitely don't want that to happen. 3rd and 18 is now what it's going to be. No passes yet for the Muleshoe offense on this series, or really on the last series also, and I wonder if you see it right here. Uriel Vasquez in for Daniel Sainz, 81. Ramsey Martinez at the top of your screen. Judas Reyes, Irvin Torres, and Bone Cincinnati are the wide receivers at the bottom of your screen. 2:31 in the 4th quarter. Muleshoe leads 27-20. Here we go. Pass out. Irvin Torres. Irvin Torres is going to make one man miss. He's going to have to put his hands on the ground to stay afloat. Doesn't even get back to the yard markers. So timeout. Once again, Abernathy. So Abernathy will have one timeout left. Muleshoe will still have, I think, 2. They had to take one earlier in the 3rd quarter. 27-20 is your score. And if you're Muleshoe, I don't think you can really go for this one. I think you let Irvin Torres punt it away and hope to get a nice deep punt, keep it away from Ethan Paez, number 20 for Abernathy, having 2 touchdowns on the night so far for him. One was an interception, pick 6 to the house. The other one was a kickoff return, and definitely dangerous in the special teams aspect. He's been really good at breaking tackles and finding open seams. Really good awareness for the senior for Abernathy. Turning around the other side, Muleshoe's offense, defense has forced turnovers all night. 3 turnovers, 3 key turnovers, 2 of them, one in the end zone, one on a 3rd down as Abernathy was driving to stop the drive. And here comes the Muleshoe punt team. Irvin Torres to punt it away. 2:20 left in the 4th quarter, 27-20. And Muleshoe's going to punt it away. And you hope to tame Ethan Paez in the backfield. High snap. Punt is going to be up and away, and that's going to force Ethan back. So really good punt by Irvin Torres. Will have the starting position for Abernathy at the 26. I tell you what, this Muleshoe sideline is fired up right now. They are coming out, the defenses, and they are excited right now. One timeout left for Abernathy, 2:12, and you got 20. Starting at the 26, you're going to have 84 yards to go. I'm sorry, it's like 70 yards some change. Here we go. Harold looking. Pass is going to be out to Martinez. He's going to go out of bounds. Gain of 9. Stops the clock at 2:06. 2nd down and 1. And I think this is where you might see some 2-minute offense work where you get some little quick out routes, setting up blockers for your wide receivers. Harold looking. He's going to go. That's going to be outside the reach of number 20, Ethan Paez. 3rd down and 1. Stops the clock at 2:03. I think if you're Abernathy, you try to run it, try to get your 1 yard to give you fresh life. If you're Muleshoe, you don't want to. You want to try to get in the backfield, get a tackle for loss, force a 4th down and a little bit unmanageable. If you're Abernathy, you definitely don't want to do the 3rd down penalty that you've had all game. Fans on their feet. Here we go. Met in the backfield. Oh, my goodness. Davian McMullen with the tackle. Said, Macias isn't going anywhere. Tackle loss of 2. 4th down and 3. No, 4th down and 2. Here comes 2-man offense. Harold looking. He's going to have to get it out quick. Does. Out to Macias. Did he step out of bounds? He did. Just about a yard pass. 1st down. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. First and 10, Harold looking to his left. In trouble. Jackson Lopez coming up. He's going to have to get rid of it. Tipped in the air, almost intercepted. Landry Miller, the intended receiver. 1:30 left in the ball game. Second down and 10 for the Antelopes. And timeout. Muleshoe will take their second timeout, so both teams have one timeout left. And I think coach is trying to tell the ref that the ball's not getting set in time. Abernathy moving a little bit fast. So Abernathy, one timeout left. Muleshoe, one timeout left. And defense is doing a really good job so far. I mean, it's going to 3 downs. It's going to 3 downs and manageable for the Antelopes. Big conversion for Abernathy. Pass out to Macias. Gets a little 4-yard gain. Enough to keep the drive alive. 1:30 left. 27-20. Muleshoe up. Muleshoe looking to get a stop. Couple of turnovers is what the Muleshoe defense has done so far tonight. Good job by them. Definitely carrying over the defense electricity that they've had these past 3 ball games. And even the Littlefield game was really good defensively. Muleshoe not really letting a whole lot happen that game either. Here we go. Second down and 10. 1:30 left in the ball game. Muleshoe leads 27-20. No, can't you show him blitz? No, backs off. Harold looking. Harold going. And he's going to get the catch. That's going to be Landry Miller on the reception. It's a big target out there, standing at 6'3". Third down and 2. Clock stopped at 1:25. If you're Abernathy, this is what you're wanting. You're wanting to get the out route, get out of bounds, keep the clock, keep your one timeout. Muleshoe fans on their feet. Harold looking over the middle, caught. That's going to keep the clock running. First down, fresh set of downs, 1:21. And I think they're going to look to get a spike on the ball. No, they're not. 117, 116, 115 and counting. Harold looking to his left, now to his right. Harold in trouble. It's going to have to get out. Flushed out of the pocket. There he goes. Harold inside the 25, down to the 30. First down, 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Muleshoe looking to get a stop. Clock is now running. Under a minute. Muleshoe leads 27-20. Macias now to the right of Harold. Harold looking over the middle. Caught. Landry Miller. First down. Abernathy. And I thought Landry Miller grabbed some jersey in there and shoved the middle linebacker out of the way to make that catch. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 27-20 is your score. Miller, or Harold, I'm sorry, false start. 24 seconds left on the game clock. Fourth quarter, 27-20. Muleshoe leads. False start to start this fresh set of downs for the Antelopes. First and 15. And boy, what a stop in momentum. It may not seem like a whole lot, but the way that Abernathy's been moving the ball in this series, that is a big, big false start penalty. Good help for the Muleshoe defense, and that will throw off the Abernathy offense that had a rhythm going. Coach on the sideline. I think he's seeing the same thing we saw. Abernathy is going to take their final timeout. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 27-20 is your score. Abernathy takes their final timeout. Muleshoe has one timeout left. And boy, oh boy, Muleshoe looking to get a stop. 24 seconds left, and this is where you definitely want to try to get you want to get a sack, something to keep that clock running and manage and force the offense to move really quick. But if you're the defense, you don't want anything behind you. Harrell hasn't really thrown downfield, but he's finding his tight end out on the edge. They've moved that tight end out to the slot. Really, really big target for the fella. Number 20 has been on the outside edge too. You want to keep him tame. If you're going to get the ball out to him, Muleshoe needs to be right there for the tackle. He is a very elusive wide receiver. Here we go. Fans on their feet. Student section going. Stands are rocking and rolling. 1st and 15 for the Antelopes. Harrell looking out to his right. Harrell in trouble. Harrell sacked. Holy smokes, Ezekiel Hinios, Davian McMullen. That's what you needed. 10 seconds left in the ball game. Harold's going to spike it. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 27-20. Oh my goodness. Fans are on their feet. They are rocking and rolling. And the sideline is electric for Muleshoe. 3rd and 27. Muleshoe needs to read their keys. This may be one last play. Harrell looking. Harrell heaving it over the middle. Intercepted! There he goes! 22, Noah Canto! Ball game! 27-20 to end it. The Muleshoe Mules come up with another interception to send the Antelopes home. Muleshoe moves to 4-1 on the season. The Abernathy Antelopes move to 3-2. Muleshoe will be hosting Brownfield next week here in Muleshoe, Texas. Be out here to support your Mules. I'm Elliott Davis, the voice of the Mules. Have a good night. Safe travels to everyone. We will see you next week as we host the Cubs.
Gilland Advertising Channel 6, MuleshoeTV.com, live stream broadcast of the Muleshoe Mules versus Abernathy Antelopes football game brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Muleshoe Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, WTG Fuels, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Hi-Tek Automotive, Irrigation Pumps and Power, McCormick Seeds, and Bailey County Farm Bureau and Scott Miller.